I love that you're wearing a shirt like I'm wearing. And look at right behind us is the house. It's awesome. You're my best friend. Tupac's my best friend. You ever see that movie Hunt for the Wilder People? Tupac's my best friend. Yes. From Linda's not Tupac. Linda's my best friend. Hi, my name's Chris.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Pagets.
And we're best friends.
We are best friends. We met in high school. We were both in high school at the same time. I want to be clear about that.
Yes.
The thing about friendship is it's beautiful. If I look back on my life, I have some friends that were huge in my life when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. And I've run into them a couple times since. And funny enough, we're able to kind of pick up. It's different. But we enjoy the memories of what it was like to be small kids together, laughing and playing and having fun. I've had friendships as an adult that were, for periods of time, people I saw on a regular basis, but now I don't really speak to hardly at all. And I've had some friendships, even as an adult, that were just for a tiny period of time and I have no idea where they are. Mm-hmm. And I think sometimes for me, that's a little bit weird because Linda likes to say I'm a hoarder.
Yes.
I like
collecting things. Including people, apparently.
Well, that does scream serial killer. But the truth is that I don't think I want on my record anything that would imply that friendships are over because I didn't make any effort and energy. Right. But the thing about it is I have to sometimes just relax and let it be, knowing that for a period of time in my life, these friends were there for me to grow and to learn and to give to. And if that was all it was, God knows. It's going to all kind of pan out in the end. But I don't need to be upset and frustrated that I'm not close friends with them anymore.
I heard a saying recently that says, water seeks its own level. So where there's water, you have this level, and then if it gets moved to a different place, if there's a lock that's opens or a dam, it's gonna move and level out eventually. And I think that is the way it is with friends. Oftentimes, as we journey through life, we change and we grow. Your friends change and grow. Our situations change, and sometimes it means that a friendship doesn't necessarily have to end, but you just part ways, and you have to just let that go. It is hard, and sometimes the friend may find it more difficult than you to have that be the case, because sometimes we have people in our lives who begrudge the fact that we are changing. They don't like that we are improving. Maybe you're on a health journey and you're losing weight, and your friend is no longer happy that you're not eating the same junk food that they were always eating, or maybe you're on a spiritual journey and you have friends who are not happy that you are no longer doing things that they were doing, they've been doing, that you just feel convicted doing differently now. And so your friends may not be happy with that, but that's where you have to let it go. Not saying I don't love those people, I don't like those people aren't important to me, but you let it go. Water seeks its own level. You have to allow things just to level off and be what they are. You're going to move on, they're going to move on. Whatever's going to happen, it will come to a level.
Right. There are friendships that last the whole time. I mean, people that you knew when you were a kid and you still are great friends with today. And maybe even some of you live next door to your friends still, or you're still in the same town. I mean, it does happen. But I think partly give yourself a little bit of forgiveness and leeway so that if things have changed, that's kind of part of life and it's okay. But one of the things that I think about when I think about friendship is that oftentimes you can look back and wish that you woulda, coulda, shoulda done some things a little bit different. And I don't think that's a horrible thing to do. Sometimes maybe writing a letter to a friend that says, I cherished our time together. Sorry we haven't kept in touch. Let me know if there's anything I can do. I think about you often. And that little letter or email or instant message can sometimes be a huge way to open up a door to that friendship again. But sometimes there are things that maybe happened in the past that you're trying to forget, and maybe it's an opportunity to share why you're in a place that you are now. Now, they may not join you in your new place, and that's okay. But partly, if you're the kind of person that's super sensitive and you like to have some closure, writing some letters or messages can really be a big part of that. Ultimately, I think the reason friendship is such a big deal is that, in my opinion, friendship is one of these kind of pillars that point us to understanding who God is. And if you have friendships that are selfless and are beautiful and you can completely be yourself around that person, it's like a picture and a gift of what it's like to be in friendship with God. It says that there's a friend that sticks closer than a brother. And I like that image of the intimacy of friendships, of being accepted. If you're in a relationship and you think these are my friends, but they don't really like me and I have to do these things in order to be accepted, I've got a news flash for you. That's not really friendship, and those sometimes really do need to be cut off and you move away from.
Yeah, I think that I can think of myself sometimes as a bad friend, but really life is busy and good friends understand that things get busy, things get crazy, and you can pick up, like you said, pick up where you left off. And but in the end, I find that, I thought of this the other day, that my life is so crazy and busy. I love the people that the God has put in my life, but right now the bulk of that time is spent by the people in my own home. My husband and my kids are my people. They are my friends. They are the people I hang with the most. I don't have a lot of time for extra friend curricular activities,
Right.
you know, that. But that's okay. It doesn't mean that I don't see value in friendship. So
Actually, yeah, I was going to say, if you're married, your friend should be your spouse, first and foremost. Not saying that there's no place for friendships in other ways, but if you're not close to your spouse, then that needs to be worked on. And so does my speaking, apparently. So we love you. We're grateful for you, and we do consider you friends. So let us know what we can do to be a blessing.